Welcome Questafarians to the weekly CEO Apple. I am joined here today by a very special guest who kind of stinks and has really bad breath, but he is cute. And now I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about Milo. Say hello, Milo. Milo's just had a bath, so he's feeling very self-conscious about his body, and I explained to him that we all have those moments. In fact, I have them quite often. Hey, today I want to share with you a message that I've been thinking about throughout the week and particularly today. And I apologise I didn't get this out earlier. I planned to do it this afternoon and there was something that came up I needed to attend to this afternoon. I want to talk to you about resilience. Now, I've been thinking about what is it that makes organisations or business resilient? What is it that makes resilient people? What are the variables that differentiate those people or businesses that are resilient versus those that are not? And I was looking at some of the words and quotes and thoughts shared by some of the most inspirational people around the world. I was listening to the words of Dale Carnegie, who is a great author, including the book How to Win Friends and Influence People. Some of you may be aware of that book. It's a great book and worth reading. The quote that he shared here in relation to resilience is, develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the secret stepping stones to success. I'm sure whether it's in your own life or whether it's your time at Quest, we have experienced times of discouragement, we've experienced times of failure, and yet I believe we've learnt some vital lessons about what we do and don't want to do, and what our parameters are in order for us to feel comfortable about the ways in which we do business. Sometimes I think we can feel weighted down by the fact that we don't always get it right. And yet I don't believe that any successful business expects that it is going to always get it right. But rather we're willing to give things a go and learn from our mistakes and continue to improve the way in which we do business based upon those experiences. John Rockefeller, again, a very prominent figurehead in the world, shared the following words. He said, if you want to succeed, you should strike out new paths rather than continue to tread the worn paths of accepted success. And I think about some of the appetites that we have for different types of services and even some of the different marketing mechanisms that we're considering using at this point in time. And I know that none of us come to work to do what everybody else is doing. I know that it's only going to be as we try new things, as we're willing to take risks for innovation's sake, and as we forge and create new paths, new business models, new opportunities, that we start to realise the extent to which we can do business and can be successful in how we deliver on that business. I think it's okay for us to take a risk and to continue to explore things that perhaps we haven't looked at previously. And going off the words of John Rockefeller, why would you continue to tread the paths that everybody else has already tread? Thank you, Milo. That was very intimate of you. There's some words also from Oprah Winfrey, really simple words, and yet I think there's a profound message in it. She said, the big secret in life is that there is no secret. Whatever your goal, you can get there if you are willing to work. Again, I think about each of the people at Quest, and I know that each of you are willing to work. Each of you are willing to roll up your sleeves and make things happen and put your nose to the grindstone for the outcomes that we're here to achieve. So if you think about the words of Dale Carnegie, he talked about discouragement and failure are two of the secret stepping stones to success. We can each relate to that. If you think about John Rockefeller, he said we should strike out new paths rather than just, sorry, I'm rocking. Why am I rocking a dog? That's weird. John Rockefeller talked about striking out new paths rather than treading the same paths that everyone else has already developed. I believe we're doing that at Quest. We are developing and striving to develop new sources and forms of business that are different. And we're trying to tap into different cohorts that we haven't previously considered. And if you think about the words of Oprah Winfrey, there is no big secret other than being willing to work. So we can actually apply all of those ingredients to success to Quest. But I want you to think about what goal is it that you're willing to apply or that you're trying to achieve in your life at the moment. And are you okay with a bit of discouragement and failure? Are you willing to try something new? And are you willing to put in the hard work? Because if you are, then you can expect to be successful. You can expect to be resilient enough to get up in the times where you fall down. And you can expect to achieve outcomes that perhaps the normal folk think are unachievable because they're not willing to put in the hard work required. I want to thank you for your efforts at Quest. I want you to know that in order for us to be resilient, we need to take risks and we need to continue to put our hard work into effort. I thank you for everything that you're doing. I appreciate it. I'm excited to be with an organisation of hard-working, resilient people. And I hope you can think about one area of your life. I'm thinking about one of mine at the moment that I know I need to apply some of these principles if I'm going to be resilient and effective. Milo, is there anything else that you would like to say to the people? You're falling asleep. Am I really that boring? What do you think? Yeah? Okay. Yeah? Okay. Okay, Milo says have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye. Remember, you thought I forgot, and I so didn't. We are here to empower people, change lives, and give back to community. That's the word on the block. ECG.